I told y'all I have another video coming. So the other one just posted. You guys are going insane already on that one. So yeah, we're back today. I'm gonna do my speed work and kind of get in more details about my warm-ups, because I asked on my social media like questions you guys got, and it was a lot about like technique and knee drive and all that. So I'm answering most of the stuff I can today. If you still got questions under, you can ask me. But then also I gotta show y'all something. Bam! I got it. Yeah, I got my plaque. Actually, this is our plaque because y'all helped me get it. And yeah, so told y'all I was gonna show y'all this. Today I'm gonna do like, I guess like a 600, I wouldn't say time trial-ish, but it'll be pretty quick, trying to go through at like 53, 54, so like the world standard 800 pace for indoors. So yeah, that's the focus on today, is basically doing speed work. After that, I believe I have some 200s depending on how I feel. Might be a little slower at mile pace. I believe it was like 6 to 10 by 200 depending on how I feel. Like I said, it's pretty windy going one direction, so I might walk across doing the 200s. But yeah, stay tuned. It's gonna be a informative / fast day, so y'all gonna like this. All right, so on speed days, my warm-up is like it's shorter than normal. I used to do 2 to 3 miles for warm-up when I do like the longer stuff, like the other day you guys saw. But since today's speed day, I usually do like an 800-meter warm-up, kind of quick-ish, trying to get the legs rolling over. So try not to go from being super slow to running super fast. That's how you get injured, and I like to avoid that. So I usually do A skips, B skips, hurdle walkovers, depending on if we have enough out here. I think it's like 5 or 6, but I don't feel like grabbing them, so I'll do lunges instead. So yeah, just come be doing my workout, doing my stretches. And yeah, if you still got questions after, let me know. All right, I'm gonna come up here. Let me stop being goofy. So yeah, like I said, I'll start with A skips and B skips. I usually go like 50 meters ish. So like I'll start from this number to that number. I'll go for like 50 meters ish. And then after 50 meters, then I'll sprint to kind of shake it out. So yeah, I usually go like A skips or B skips. I go here. My focus is just my hips. I'm trying to loosen my hips up. Lunges, depending on what you need. Right now, I feel pretty good because I already kind of warmed up a little bit. Don't want to do too much because I want to save energy for this rep that's coming up. But yeah, more likely off camera, I'll do like more active stuff, roll out, stuff like that. So not too much, nothing crazy. Yeah. All right, time for the fun stuff. All right, so a lot of guys asked about my shoes too. I saw a few comments about that. Well, today for the sprinting part, well, I guess all of it sprinting, but today for like the hard part, I'm wearing my Dragonflies. These ones y'all see in the video, they still beat up. I still got them. I just changed the little spikes at the bottom. So yeah, so Dragonflies here. And then I'm used to Street Flies for the 200 at the end. I don't want to get ripping too much, but long as it's at like mile pace, so like 4 minutes a mile, as long as it's at that pace for the 200s, I'm good. And then, oh, these are the, what is it, ASIC Nova Blast, I believe. I hope so. I hope these are the right shoes. If I'm not, right, correct me. But yeah, this is like more my distance shoe, like what I wear for my long runs and like longer stuff like treadmill workouts. I usually wear these. Yeah. Oh yeah, then also shout out to Minted. Shout out to Minted New York. man, a lot of people like your shoes, man. I've seen a few people out here running in them too. So yeah, the blue shoes you guys saw, those are the Minted / Saucony Endorphin Pros. The ad that I was in with them, those are the blue ones you saw in that video. And also shout out to Artican too. The bracelet, shout out to Artican, my guys. Partnership with my guy Paul. So yeah, that's my rotation right now for shoes. So now we're gonna do the hard part. First I'm gonna start off with a 600. If the wind stays like this, I should get ripping. If not, it should minimum be at race pace. So I'm gonna run pretty fast today. It's gonna be my first time running quick in a long time, but I come from a sprinting background, so I don't think it'll be that hard on the sprinting side. But yeah, this is where I gained all my following from the fast stuff. So yeah. Oh yeah, no socks. I messed up last time. I got clowned. Somebody in my DMs. No socks. I'm gonna see if one of these guys, nah, they too older. One time I had a workout like this, and there was some little guy that was at the track, and I was like, can you do 200 meters at this pace? He was like, yeah. And he paced me. I should have got his Instagram. But yeah, solo speed work today. Hey, don't be looking at my feet either. I know y'all, I got some. And then he zooms in on my feet. Yeah, you gotta pay for that. Subscribe and you'll get the feet pics. I wish I saw how dull those other spikes was. I couldn't even grip it to the ground. Now they back. Finally start here. Alright, so the hard part is pretty much done. I came through like either 53 high or like 54 like insanely low. So I think I came through at like 123-ish. So it's like, and not to do any speed work, that's good, I'll take that. We had a malfunction with the drone, so it hit a tree, but I'm posting on my social media, you guys can see it there. So yeah, I'm glad that's over. So a lap and a half at around race pace is maybe a second off or so. And that's cool, and it's windy, you guys can hear. It's windy, so I'll take it all day long. Now we're gonna get into like the mile. I'm gonna take full recovery. I'm gonna take like 5-6 minutes to like recover, shake my legs out, put my legs up. And after that, we're gonna go to 6 to 10 by 200. So just half a lap at mile place, walk back across, do the same thing over and over again to kind of flush my legs back out, and then also get in some volume too. So yeah, it was a malfunction, but we did record it on the third party. I posted it on my social media. My fault. Alright, I'm gonna switch from Dragonfly to the Street Fly. It's more of like a road shoe or a 5K shoe, but I like using it. It's still a go fast shoe, but I'm not wearing spikes and beating my calf muscles up. Thank God that 600 is over. I haven't felt that pain since I raced last. Told y'all we'll still get ripping here and there. Probably maybe only like once, twice a week now. I'm training for the 10 miler, but I'll be sharp. I might be jumping in to pace somebody in San Antonio. No, at Texas A&M. That's where he's running at. So yeah, just want to make sure I still got 53s, 54s in my legs. So I'm about halfway through the 200s. I'm gonna switch back into spikes now to kind of get ripping because I went like 30, 31, and like 29. So I'm gonna do a few back and side spikes. I want to go a little bit faster than what I'm going. And switching from the trainers, it's hard to run it faster. So, and then I'm gonna do my strides that's in the grass like I usually do. I usually do them barefoot if I'm on turf, but I don't know if I trust that field, so I might go in socks. So I got about 2 more 200s. Probably hit around like 27-ish. That'd be better. Still the 800 pace. So I'll do like 2 more of those. Make sure I hit the pace and spikes, and then I'll do what I do at the end. I'll show y'all what I do after I'm done doing speed stuff. Much better. So 26, well, first one was 27.0, second one was like 26 low. So that's cool. Now I'm gonna get to the recovery stuff. So kind of like we did at the beginning, we'll go back to stretching. So for me, my biggest, I believe, not even just me, I believe the hips is where all the injuries start from. So whether you got knee injuries, ankle injuries, IT band like I had before, longest man, as long as your hips are strong, you're doing all your injury prevention, weight training, you'll be okay. Like injury wise, me, I never really had a bad injury besides when I stopped doing that. I had IT band because I wasn't stretching like I was supposed to. That was about 4 or 5 years ago. I haven't been injured since. So I believe your hips is where it all starts at. And then a lot of guys ask about my form. How do I work on my form? For me, I'm like a multi-sport athlete. So I grew up playing basketball, soccer, all that other stuff. So I had a strong foundation for running. Running was just kind of like, it kind of came natural because all the running I was doing. And then also I take injury prevention like very serious. I still squat, still do stuff like that, still do like a little small annoying stuff like lunge. Obviously I'm in the Army, I ruck. So yeah, the biggest thing, man, is make sure you're doing your injury prevention and make sure your hips are strong. And even before you start doing speed work, make sure your hips are loose. So now that I'm done with the track stuff, I usually do it depends on how I feel. Either I can do verticals. I know some of you guys might have heard that before. Like when you go to one point of the track, run diagonally, and then walk the straight. So basically it's kind of like a triangle over and over again. Start from one corner, run all the way to the opposite corner, or walk the straight or the baseline, and just do it over and over again. But since I got done doing the workout, I'm gonna do what I usually do, barefoot. So I usually do like 1 or 2 like sprints across the field barefoot, so I can have my foot strength for when I do wear spikes. So that's gonna be next. I'm gonna take my spikes off, and then yeah, I'm dead right now. Do you think this flooring is good enough to do it barefoot, or you wouldn't trust it? You would trust it? All right, I do it barefoot. For all y'all feet liking people, y'all see a lot of feet in this video. Y'all better subscribe if I'm showing y'all my feet. You gotta pay for that. OF, get at me. See, this is why I love running. It's universal, everyone does. Okay, if you're an average runner, you're getting beat. But no. Alright, thank you guys for subscribing, man. You guys like, comment, and subscribe so we can keep these coming. The last video, man, it's already almost at 5,000 views. It's only been out for a day. So as long as you guys keep supporting, like, comment, watch the ads so we can get the revenue running, so we can have some better videos, get the cameraman out there to the races. And yeah, stay subscribed. See y'all on the next one.